The IG model hype has officially ended. Now, I don't know about y'all, but a few years ago, the IG aesthetic had me in the chokehold. But the more I've seen BBLs in real life, the more botched and just inorganic it looked, the more it turned me off.
I'll call you back, huh?
Tyrese?
I remember growing up stealing my mom's magazines, going into the bathroom and, you know, spending 30 minutes just scrolling through the magazines. If you know, you know.
Okay.
The older brothers, you know. It was nothing like a Victoria's Secret magazine back in the day. See, nowadays, but with the rise of social media and
Nah, I've never been that old. I've never been that old.
Instagram, you have IG models. One of the first IG models on Instagram was like India Love. I remember back in high school, a lot of girls wanted to be just like India Love from Tumblr and Instagram. As social media grew, the IG baddie look has become the new look that most girls want to go for. Most guys would love to experience. And that look has now become most guys' standard. And they're willing to throw it all away if they could get their hands on an IG baddie, right? But I think the year of 2025, Instagram models are really on a decline. They're starting to get exposed for what they really are, chasing men that have money while painting a beautiful picture to the world as if they worked hard for the things that we see them have. But now,
nah, facts though, because I used to think in my head like, damn, how is this chick always going on vacation? I follow one of them, you know what I'm saying, on IG. How is she always going on vacation? And then how do you have forearm to the point where you can take pictures at the beach? I'd never put two and two together until I was like, damn, someone else is taking that picture. But how can we never, ever, ever see that guy, allegedly, who's taking the picture?
it seems like the curtain has been pulled back and we're getting to see the real side that's actually behind the cameras. Check this out right here.
Like water. Did she just rip off a 70-inch TV off the wall? I don't care. There's no amount of woman juices that could, where I'm going through this. Ripping clothes is crazy, gang.
I'll call you back.
You know what sucks as a man? We literally can't touch them. We can't do nothing. They could beat on us, all types of stuff. And then what's even crazier is that a man can post this and they break up and there's gonna be 100 other men in their DMs down bad trying to get with her, even though she just displayed this type of war crime. Is she on the floor? Is she a toddler? Listen. I don't accept this from my daughter who's 11. I didn't accept this when she was 5 and she would try to pull that and throw herself on the floor. Get up. This is how we're talking to her. You're a grown woman. Get up. What are you doing? You're acting like a child. I'm glad he documented this. Did she just jump on the car?
Alexandra, come on, bro. What is you doing, bro? Alexandra, this is a scene, man. What is you doing, bro?
What's going on? Why are we running the truck?
Is that the police? Someone said, is this real or a skit? This is what y'all want. If it ain't rough, it ain't right. Sisters, head on over to my page where we live in peace and grace and beauty. Shameless promo. yo, she's like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's diagnosed with like something, you know? Because no sane person is gonna do this. Come on now, what are you doing? She do look good though. Now, men in the comment section, would you guys, you know what I'm saying, entertain this type of debauchery for a chance getting that cookie?
See, I've seen guys pass up on some really good girls, but don't want to have anything to do with them on a serious note because they feel like they could get somebody that's badder. And then when I ask them, well, what exactly is badder to you? And they show me a girl, they usually look something like that. They have like the BBL setup kind of body. And that right there is exactly what you get when you choose looks over substance.
Facts.
Fellas, I tell you that in my videos all the time. Over time, looks will fade. You will get used to the size of her waist. You will get used to playing with her at. You will get used to that stuff. What?
That's what my mom used to always tell me. My mom used to always tell me, yo, looks do fade, beauty fades, but you want to get to know someone, you want to fall in love with someone's interior and not their exterior.
It becomes the norm. Now you have to actually deal with the person that's in front of you. Stop choosing women solely off of their looks. Stop inviting women into your space solely because she looks good. But I don't think there's any better example of a man losing it all over an IG model like Shannon Sharp's story.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, coach?
Yeah. How I do it. How I do
Hey, Sky,
it.
I mean, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. You know, she might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
She a hooper?
Oh, yeah.
She looked good. But then again, I saw a picture of Sky Bree without makeup and she looked completely not good.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
You know, she got her own little thing, you know.
Shannon Sharp was fired from ESPN after losing a $60 million lawsuit.
What happened?
A 20-year-old woman sued Shannon Sharp for $50 million after claiming he overpowered her and assaulted her for 2 years. Shannon Sharp said her claims were full of lies and that she's trying to get money out of him, and that their arrangement was 100% consensual.
Is there any evidence?
There was evidence that worked in Shannon Sharp's favor, which were texts of her messaging him, saying what she wanted him to do to her over a 2-year period. The texts also showed concerning messages from Shannon. They were calling each other racist words, but were playing a role and played along in a weird fantasy. And in some of those texts, Shannon Sharp did say he was going to overpower her. However, her responses were saying to do it and played along with Shannon.
So she agreed with everything that Shannon Sharp wanted to do, and he still had to pay out $20 million.
How could he have manipulated and controlled her if she was willingly driving to his house for 2 years?
If it was consensual over text, then
That's
how
what
did he
Shannon
lose
Sharp
the
said.
lawsuit? Does that mean he was guilty?
He offered her $10 million before the lawsuit even started, and she declined. Some believe that Shannon thought the damage on his image would have cost more than just giving $10 million to her. Others believe he was actually guilty and he's trying to cover it up. And the victim knew she had enough evidence to win. In the end, he ended up paying her $23 million in a settlement to the 20-year-old where they both agreed it was consensual, but then ESPN fired him. The 20-year-old then announced she's retiring from OnlyFans, and now Shannon's getting clowned on the internet for acting like an idiot.
But if they both agreed he's innocent, why would he settle if the evidence was in his favor?
Some people are saying he upset people in the industry and she was panicked. Others are mocking him for saying things like, I don't date my age, I date my weight. And that this is his consequence because he's 57 and she's 20.
Well, I hope both parties receive justice.
It's too late! Shannon Sharp no longer works for ESPN.
That's kind of foul, though. That's kind of foul. He got fired. He had to pay out $23 million, and he didn't do nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. I mean, yes, he shouldn't be sleeping with some 37 years younger than him. That's actually kind of, that's insane. That's crazy, right? But if it's consensual and it's legal, he shouldn't. $23 million, and he lost his job over this. Crazy work. Crazy work.
How Shannon Sharp got done by that IG model, it really sucks. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it was consensual. But we gotta highlight the point that this 50-year-old man is messing with a 20-year-old girl.
See, I just said
and
that.
got played out of his career. Like, guys, at what point in time do we see a problem with this? $50 million was the cost of him never growing up. We look down on women if they have super high body counts, but when fellas do it, it's not looked at the same. In a way, I can understand, but I think fellas need to start getting shamed as well. The more women you mess with, you open yourself up for bigger losses. Like,
You know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with like body counts. I just think that, or high body counts with a woman. I just think that it's embarrassing if you're running, if she runs in the same circles that you run with. If she's not in the same circles and your homies don't know and your family doesn't know, then who cares? Honestly, who cares? You know what I'm saying? But if everyone knows and you're just going here, here, and here, and she knows everyone, then that's when it becomes embarrassing. Then it's like, all right, no, I can't be with you.
Do y'all dudes realize you are turning down your girl next door because you think you know about that girl that's on your phone, that girl that's on your explore page? Like, what if I told you that most of your favorite IG models can be bought?
Now, the chicks that you see on Instagram with a name, 2,500 you in them guts. 35, $3,000 to 3,500. Probably give her a complimentary facial with it too.
I didn't even have that much in my bank account. That's the going rate for what? For 30 minutes with one of these chicks? Crazy work.
So you've changed your standard of the kind of girl that you want to spend the rest of your life with based on a picture when you don't know any of this person's characteristics, just to find out that some of these girls are actually loony as hell, as y'all seen in the first video that I showed y'all, and they also can be bought.
Listen, I used to own a moving company. I did well over 500, 600 moves. A lot, maybe even 1,000. I don't remember exactly. It was a lot. Within a 4-year span, I did a lot of fucking moves, right? When I tell you that most of the people that I worked with, comparably from men to women were way dirtier. Way dirtier. I'm being so dead ass. Women are way dirtier than men.
Out for them to drop their drawers. But what baffles me is the same dudes that go about dating this way will look at you in your face and say that all women are the same and all women ain't shit.
That's not true.
I'm never getting married. You should never marry any of those girls that you be talking to. Most of the women that you try to talk to, you try to go for, they ain't shit. We gotta change our rubric for how we choose women and what makes them fine, what makes them bad. Just looking at her, sexually attracted to her, should not be enough for you to get into bed with her. Because
see now, hold on now. I don't know about that. Right? Because if she look good, she smell good, you know what I'm saying? She's clean. Why not have a fun time? Now, if you're going to take someone seriously, that's when you have to see what's up here. You know what I'm saying? But if it's literally just for a fun time, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? If we amongst two consensual adults, you're vibing with her. You guys go out, go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the club, but you go to the bar, you go get some food. You know what I'm saying? You have a date night and it's wonderful. Why not? Why not go home and as long as it's consensual, have a good time, have a good nightcap. But now, if you're starting to see her every 2 weeks or every day for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you're seeing her often, it has to be more than just sex. You have to understand what makes her tick, what are her habits, does she have any goals in life, and things of that nature.
ain't nothing worse than sleeping with a girl just to find out afterwards that she's crazy as hell. And you missed all the signs because you just wanted to get some of the box. I think my favorite part of the IG models getting exposed is that people are realizing that a lot of these girls are just beggars. They're
broke.
Out here begging.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been
First of all, look at your forehead, Miss Madame.
reaching out to me in my DM.
Her forehead is so far back. The fucking caption is covering it. Bro, people say I have a big forehead. This is ginormous, gang.
And I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. Instantly messaged me. And so I said, okay, I'll answer. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?
I really miss how women used to act before social media. I really miss y'all.
She's pretty.
Before y'all started to act like everything y'all seen and nothing like what you know.
Okay.
I think that's the problem with relationships nowadays.
Some
Men
relationships
are in competition with what females see on social media that is not even real.
Facts. Should be fake.
That's why. Because the things that y'all require,
not even
I'm
realistic.
just here to tell y'all 90% of that never gonna happen, bro.
Niggas be wondering why you don't fuck with them, nigga. I asked you for food. You huffed and puffed.
Ask your daddy for food. I ain't never been that.
Another nigga.
We got another beggar on our hands, fellas. Clock that T.
Clock it.
Look, a lot of these chicks be broke as fuck. Be living horrible lives. Like they do their little makeup, get their little hair done, which is pretty cheap, you know? But they be living in the projects, they be living with their mamas, with their grandmas, with their aunties, with their best friend, sleeping on somebody's couch, don't have shit. Waiting for you to put on that cape and save a hoe. No, sir. Don't do it. You know, and they had 15, 20 dudes all trying to spend money, you know? Because these chicks be cute, don't get me wrong. Yeah. What the fuck they got to do with you handling your money? Another beggar. And I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one. It's 100,000, if not millions of them, waiting for
all over the world. Some people be like, oh no, passport bros. None of the women over there is just completely different. They're submissive to that. Bro, they are running game on y'all. If you guys can't go to the gauntlet of American women, what makes you think you're gonna go over to some foreign shit? Women, for the most part, yes, they have their own individual identities, but as far as patterns wise go, the majority of them are the same. They're the exact same, gang.
For you to come save them, waiting for you to spend your money. And some chicks, they be having their own money. Not all of them, not a lot of them, but some chicks be having their own money and still want you to spend yours. You know, they want you to spend your money on what they want, and they want to spend their money on what they want. Why everybody looking out for her? Who the fuck looking out for you?
And I'm really starting to think that these women like are unemployed or homeless because every other video.
I know she got a husband.
Clip, podcast, it's like, oh, how much he got? My man got to make 6 figures. My man needs to drive this kind of car.
What do you make?
My bills. He needs to pay for this. How much money? Money. And it's like, well, what you got?
Right?
Because it seems like you don't have any money of your own, which is why you going so hard for his money in his wallet that he worked hard for.
Clock it.
That's always confusing to me. Like, what y'all got going on? I'm not saying you need to date a man that don't got any money at all, but it's also like, I love the fact that I have my own and I come to the table. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for my bills to be paid, rent.
Listen, it has to be mutually beneficial. Men, yes, it's okay to spend money on a woman. It's okay to spend money on a woman. But at the same time, it's okay for a woman to spend money on a man as well. Mutually beneficial. Like, if everyone was plants, we got to water each other to help both of us grow. Not just, I'm just watering you and I'm withering. What the fuck?
Be paid. If you want to, and you got it like that, I'm not going to say no. But I'm not out here begging. Y'all be begging. It's starting to give that y'all don't have no job, no savings account, no home. Like, what's going on?
So now let me talk to the ladies. So the ladies that you see these girls up on IG and you're like, oh my God, I want a life like that. I want a man that treats me just like that, spend so much money just like that. My new standard is how she is being treated. You do not know what these girls are doing in order to get that handbag. Okay?
They might be going to Dubai and getting pooped on. You never know, gang.
I did a whole video on how these girls are traveling to Dubai.
I literally just said that.
Most of these girls are not showing you the whole picture. They are real life beggars. When you see a girl make a video saying, oh, I need a man that's gonna spend his money like this and buy me this and pay all my bills just off rip, just know that she's doing something behind closed doors that might be against your morals just to keep up that look that she's showing you. So please pay attention, y'all, because a lot of y'all are repeating words that you heard from a beggar. I need a man to do this. I need a man to do that. And then as soon as you ask somebody, well, what do you provide for a man? They can't say anything. Ladies, do y'all really think that is the way to go about things? Like, see it like this. When it's time for your son to go find a wife, are you gonna tell him, well, son?
Nah, he's spinning right now. He's spinning right now.
Yeah, you got to provide for a woman and you shouldn't expect anything from her. Y'all repeat the same script from beggars. So I think 2025 is the year that people are just realizing.
But honestly, I don't think people are just not realizing this. One, two, I think this is still like a topic of conversation in 2025 to me, which is insane. People, we got to do better. Men, bro, just have some fucking self-respect and some self-decency. Honestly, just have some self-respect. Bro, if she's not treating you like how you feel, then don't chase after her gang. What you do, block her number and go to the next one. That's it. There's a million women out here. A million. There's a gazillion women out here, gang. You don't have to stay on one, right? Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so bad. I just want her, bro. There's another one right down the street. You know what I'm saying? And with less headaches. You're not going to be broke spending all your hard-earned money on her. She's taking it all in, doesn't spend nothing on you. And you're like, yes, I love this. I love being tricked out. You know what I'm saying? I love being a fucking trick. I love it, man. As long as she's happy, I don't care if I'm dying inside. Oh, my God, I got a little cute little thing on the side of me. Bro, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Peace.